Hello guys, top deck with Nirvana today. Surprisingly, I even went against a Bruce and a Bastion player.
Set 2 is here! Set 2 is here!
Set 2 is here.
Long awaited finally. So,
Honestly,
how pumped are you, man? I'm pumped.
I'm excited. I'm sad about the fact that we have to wait until December for it, but we got Live V and premium stuff coming in, and mermaid slash what is it? Dogs. Idols cars are coming in, starting to deck, so that's exciting.
But set 2's here.
Oh yeah, set 2's here. Excited for that. It's not bad. It really changed up with the Nirvana deck. I'm gonna talk about a little bit of Nirvana and how it changed up with the set 2.
So, first place.
Yes.
First place, okay.
First place.
Alright, so let's get into this.
So, you already know the ride line standard. You never want to
That's my ride line.
This is your ride line, your SP that I use.
Jordan's SP.
Jordan SP.
Shout out to Jordan Troxel, my boy. Alright, get into the meat and potatoes.
The most standard for these.
Yep.
Yeah, you need at least have one in hand. You want to try to have this more than a Persona right, because if you don't see this, there were some games I didn't see this at all. I lost.
Double overdress is important.
You need it no matter what, just so you can have it in your drop. One draw and 4 of the new fronts, and I can't tell you how many times those big numbers hitting 50, 63, stupid numbers with the front, and also becoming a 20k shield. Amazing card, honestly. It's a 5-star no matter what. It's
Cardfight Vanguard 5-star perfect card right here.
Honestly, it's so good.
So
and we got 6 crits.
6 crits. So what'd you think of the lineup? I'm just curious because it's kind of something I threw together.
Draw, I don't know, honestly, remove the draw and add another crit.
Okay.
This is a 5k shield. Honestly, you're already having that grade 2 that's like a pot of greed. Counterblast 1, draw 2. It's so good. And honestly, there's no point in having this draw.
I just put it in there for the extra draw power mainly.
Honestly, yeah, but you're losing the shield value. That's the most important. I only use this for discard. I've never seen it for drive checks. I never see it.
Not even a defensive check?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think just having another crit just for more pressure and ending the game as fast as possible against Bruce and Bastion. Because against those two, you're really not going to stand long for the last long game.
Okay.
Then
the over trigger. The right over trigger.
Of course. So good.
Because double Nirvana skills amazing.
Dumb good. And then
dumb good.
Imagine you get front triggers.
Yeah, that's really good.
That's hitting a lot.
So grade 1s.
Grade 1, the standard PGs, the really upgraded version from V, really good. Now, for these, at first, I played it, I was like, this is such dog shit. At first, I was like, I did not like it at all. But honestly, this saved the game for some of the games I went against. I had 2 of them on the board, beat it to 1 rear guard, it gained another 10k, making a big difference. Also, soul power.
Disclaimer, I couldn't get 4 of the new double R that ditches itself and soul charges itself in, but this is something we just had to work with at the time, and it just so happened to work well today.
It works so good, super good.
Because you gotta always keep feeding your soul, just to make sure you can always keep ergering, which is important.
Also, 2 of these. At first, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 of it, but at first, I'm thinking maybe just get rid of it.
Get rid of it entirely?
Not even playing, because you have this as a booster. That's 11k.
So get the ones that ditch himself and soul charge and play that too.
It's not bad for early rush, but at the same time, I don't know, it's hard because there's a lot of options. So maybe not even the one card that you discard and soul charge, because this is just soul charge, and this is give 5k to card.
Okay.
To an overdress unit. Maybe I actually add
But she's
one.
nice when you can't have the Persona ride, right?
Because, yeah, this is an 18k booster with the grade 0.
Right. Which is important.
Maybe I would say just have 2 of these at first. But if you think you want to play 3, maybe even 4, so you can have that rush multi-attacks.
On your grade 2 turn.
Even on grade 3 turn. Because having this boosting the grade 0, it's not going to do much. It's 11.
But it matters on grade 2.
It does. So, but here's the thing, it's going to be more important about the grade 3 turns.
But it makes, when you do it, when you boost it, when you boost Trickstar with it, it's 11k. But when you do Erger and drop Erger then, she feeds herself in and she gives Erger 5, and then Erger becomes 25.
And then 35 with Nirvana skill. Really
right,
powerful.
which forces a 10 or a 15k out.
Yeah.
It's really good.
So good. Then 2 of these, I would say standard because you have so many different cards.
It's a free
for these.
search.
You have all these different types. Like three. I definitely agree with 3 of these.
Not 4?
No, 3. Because I want to see these 2 more than these. This is more defense play, and this is more draw power.
But when you extend on top of Erger or extend off on top of arcs to get a bigger column, that's why it's important.
Yeah, and then of course the 3 persona rides you definitely need, and yeah, this is the most like this deck won against Bruce and Bastion, and it played really well.
Our games was like amazingly close. I wish I started recording locals for real, but we had some really good and close games, I would say. And in general, like Erger is very good. I'm not gonna lie.
Don't get me wrong. It will take a minute for you to get used to it because first game I was.
It's not
so
like go
bad.
Burr, drop Valiente, and just go hit,
No,
right?
you got it. Like now you have options. For set 1, you only had that grade 1 that the grade 2. That's you're just a pot of greed. That's it. You only had that, and then the grade 3. That's really all you have.
I think the biggest thing, like you said now, is just that it's not one-dimensional. The biggest way like people counter Vairina is kind of reading into it, and Vairina's plays are just really easy to read. But now with like Erger, it's multi-dimensional in how it can multi-attack now.
Yeah, because if you persona ride, that tag is hitting 28. Now they have to drop a front trigger or 2 cards from hand.
It's very good.
It's really good.
I think the best thing is like it can grade 2 rush. Is that for me? I don't tend to grade 2 rush with Nirvana, but now it can have a grade 2 rush turn, and then Erger's sitting at 20 constantly, and it can intercept for 15, which it matters a lot.
So here, if like this happened to me a couple times when I did it, I'm gonna show off a grade 2 turn, and it was really good because you already have 2 in soul. So by then, if you have a trickster in hand, you have 1 in hand and then 1 from the search from the grade 1.
One's arcs.
Yeah, and you're definitely gonna have 1 damage because your opponent draws. Use his skill. Then have that grade 1 boost.
So that right there is 18.
18. Use a new skill to countercharge Soul Blast 2, and that's 20. So 15.
So now your arcs is paid for. It's free technically.
20, 12, 15, and a counter blast you can still use for your next turn
For Nirvana.
And they can't do anything. I was like, oh, I'm gonna counter lock you. No.
And then worst case scenario, you just intercept for Erger if you're really getting pushed. Or next turn after that, you just drop Valiente on top. Or you drop Valiente on top of arcs.
It's stupid good with the plays. You can make so many different plays and so many different options with the new set.
It's more flexible now.
Yeah, than set 1. And that's what we needed. That's what I'm hoping for, more stuff for set 3. I'm excited for set 3. I'm still salty about it. We have to wait for 3, 4, 4
months roughly.
4 months, 5 months?
4 months against December, but yeah, we got time now, right? We got time.
We got time to play around, and then we still have more stuff to play around with Magnolia, Zorga.
There's a lot of decks that are really good this format. It just they need to see more light, and that's just what it is.
Yeah. So I'm
happy, man. Hey, we good job today though. Good job. Good job.
Hey, that's my senpai right there.
All right, guys. This is my kohai. This is Bilal, my partner in crime. We're ready to kill some more locals, get some more dubs, and go celebrate a bit more. So
yeah.
Alrighty, this is Dylan Checkmate Vanguard, and we will see you all later.
Goodbye.
Hey peeps, Dylan Checkmate Vanguard here. Cardfight Vanguard Overdress is now here. We look forward to releasing more deck profiles and epic matches this new year of Vanguard. Thanks to Rivals Gaming for the support, as well as our entire locals community.